Let's see. I think we are good. Hello, hello. Testing, testing. Wow, 24 already. Hello, hello. How is everybody tonight? SS Great Eastern, I see you. Ted, hello. Maritime, hello. Jessica, hello. Chris, hello. Maritime, I see you there blowing up the chat. Maritime, how are you always like one of the first people in here? Tony, hello. Oh, hang on a second, Tony. We need to fix something. Let's see. Boom. There you go. Tony, I have made you a moderator. If you're second in command of my Discord, you need to be a mod in here too, don't you think? Let's see here. Everything Julian, hello. Michael, hello. Waffle, hello. Justin, hello. Forgotten, hello. Wallace. How is everybody tonight? Audio check. Audio check. Is my mic good? Testing, testing. And 1 second, guys. I forgot something. I always forget something. All right, we're good. We're good. Mic check, mic check. All good. Audio is good. Excellent. How is everybody tonight? Let's see. Ashley, I'm good. Just having some raisin. Awesome. SS Great Eastern for Super Chat of the night. Thank you, $10. SS Great Eastern got it. Hey, did you get the Histo Brick Great Eastern Lego I sent you? Thank you for the 10. Let's see here. Marsha, you're not doing too good. What's going on? Maritime history, Sam, in your wait, whoa, where'd that go? Let's see. Still coughing. Maritime history just said something and it's gone. It's just gone. Maritime sent me a big long paragraph. Oh, there it is. Sam, in your Titanic doc, you said the D-Deck gangway door was opened at 12:45, but in the Part-Time Explorer animation, it says that it was opened at 1:25. With all the new info we have now, what do you say? I'm going to have to change a few things. You know, before Tom Linsky came out with that animation, I was going by because, the author of On a Sea of Glass worked with them with that animation, and they're trying to put all the pieces together. And honestly, our knowledge of everything that happened with the Titanic, there's always new research. There's always things we're studying. They're always making adjustments and stuff like that. So if the timing's a little bit off, we got it corrected now. So it's all a learning game. You know what I mean? Like, I never claim to be my word is law on Titanic or anything. I don't do that at all. We're all always trying to figure out what happened to the best of our ability. And honestly, I would believe the new time better because at that point, the D-Dag gangway door was closer to the water, so it would be easier for lifeboats to get up to it. That was something that I never thought of before. If the D-Deck gangway door was opened while the ship was so high up out of the water, as is in the original animation, it would be hard to put people into it from a lifeboat. But if it was open closer to the water, I think that makes more sense logically, although they really didn't have that much time from the moment they opened it to getting people in it before that door went under. So, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're always trying to learn. Let's see here. Jessica, I have been reading a book on Molly Brown and ordered her biography. It's great. That's awesome. I do need to read more about her. I tried to visit her house when I was in Denver about 2 years back, but I couldn't get a ticket. Taylor, 5, thank you so much. If you were a third-class passenger back in 1911, would you have sailed on the Olympic or the Mauretania? If I was, it all depends on what I was wanting. If I wanted a more luxurious experience and didn't care about how long the journey took, I would probably sail on the Olympic. But if I was in a hurry and wanted to get there as fast as possible, I would sail on the Mauretania. That would be my factor. Let's see here. Thomas, 10, thank you so much. Whoa, where'd it go? Thomas, 10, thank you. Have you ever thought about doing a timeline of the USS Texas? One of the only battleships to serve in both World Wars, and it was the first ship to become a museum ship. I have not, but I am going to start covering some videos on warships. So the first one I'm going to do, I want to tell the story of the battle between the Bismarck and the Hood, and I want to talk about all that. That'll be my first warship video, but maybe I could do a warship video timeline at some point. But let me get through Lusitania before we start thinking about that. Thomas, thank you for the 10. Let's see, Mooch, 10, thank you so much. It's still time. The same Mooch, Let's assume you didn't need equipment of any kind to visit Titanic. Would you try to get aboard the ship and look around? Like, you mean the wreck? I could swim down to the wreck of the Titanic and the pressure wouldn't make me go like that or something like that. Yeah, I would love to dive Britannic. I would love to dive Titanic if I could survive the pressure. I also want to dive Britannic, but you see, even though Britannic is only 400 feet down, you still have to really train for that because that is not a casual dive. But yeah, if I could, I would. Let's see here. Dolores, hello, Sam. Hello, Dolores. Whoa, where'd it go? We got that one. We got that one. Black November, welcome. 8, thank you so much. After her rudder was damaged in a storm, Great Eastern needed to be babysat by Brig one night. A few years later, Jules Verne was a passenger. Seriously? Jules Verne was on the Great Eastern? That's crazy. Black November, are you jumping on the whole Great Eastern train and going into all of that? Black November, thank you. Super appreciate you. But I didn't know that. Jules Verne, huh? Let's see here. Deloaf, will you ever do the sinking of the Carpathia? How it's sunk? Yes, I am going to do that at some point. Sabrina, holy moly, I actually remembered it was Sunday. Hi, hey, Sabrina, hope you're doing well. Tell your boys hello. I hope they're doing well. I see you. I see you. Let's see here. We got that one. SS Great Eastern, 10 again. Hey, this is not Great Eastern fact, but the HMS Victoria is 262 years old and is still around. That's awesome. Thank you so much for the 10, Great Eastern. I don't know that much about the Victoria. Honestly, I don't really know anything about it. I'll have to research it. Thank you for the 10. Super appreciate you. Taylor, 5, thank you. If the Titanic had sunk in one piece, do you think it would have sunk just like in A Night to Remember, or do you think it would have been different? If it would have sunk in one piece, what would have happened was it would sink mostly like we saw the real one do it, but I don't think the stern would have climbed that much higher out of the water. Like when the water reached the second funnel, I think the 23-degree tilt, I think what would have happened was as the ship went down, pretend my hand's the water line, the ship went down like this. I think right after the engines went under, the stern would be very, very light. So like there'd be more mass below the water than above it. So I think as the stern went down, she would bob up to nearly a 90-degree angle and then just slowly slip beneath the surface. That's what I think. The only thing that kept the Titanic at a relatively low keel, 23 degrees isn't low, but it's still low in the grand scheme of things, was the Titanic's center of mass was the engines. And those were trying to keep the stern at a relatively even level, even throughout the entire sinking. But once the engines go under and all that weight's below the waterline, the stern would just stick straight up and drop. That's what would happen. That's my theory anyway. Let's see here. Sleepy Man. Hello, Sam. How are you? I have a question. Could you make a video about the Scotch? I'm not sure what that is. I will have to research that, Sleepy, but thank you. I'll have to research that. Let's see here. Maritime history. Andrea Doria, Gustloff, and Lusitania are less deep than Britannic. That's true. Well, wait. How deep is Andrea Doria? I know Lusitania is roughly 300 feet, I think. 330 feet. But I'm not sure. Let's see here. Seth, 3, thank you. Hey, Sam, hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well too, Seth. Thank you for the super chat. We got that one. Dustin, hey, Great Eastern lover. Do you know Histobrick is taking pure... I mentioned that to him earlier. I mentioned that to him earlier. Maritime's history. Sam, with all of her boilers on, what was Titanic's maximum speed? 23 or 24 knots? That's a pretty good question, and I'm not really sure what the ultimate speed that they could get it up to, because honestly, we don't really know, because the Titanic was never pushed to her maximum speed. You see, even though what maritime history is referring to, of the Titanic's 6 boiler rooms, boiler room number 1, the one at the very back of the ship, was never lit up ever throughout the voyage. But you see, even with one boiler room offline, the Titanic was operating at near maximum steam pressure. The ship was already operating at nearly as much pressure as she could take. So if they had ignited another boiler room, maybe they could have gotten another knot or so out of her. I'm not really sure. But that's one reason why the Titanic started venting steam from the funnels so quickly after the iceberg impact, was because, as soon as the ship hit the berg and everything, it didn't take long before the steam pressure built up too much. Maritime history, no slow. We haven't had to engage slow mode yet. I'm actually able to keep up pretty well. And guess what? You just jinxed it. You absolutely just jinxed it. Okay. The chat's blowing up now. Okay. As soon as you said that, all right, let's set it because I do want to try to get to more non-super chat questions as well. All right. We're going to set it for 30 seconds. We're going to do that. Okay, here. We got that one. SS Great Eastern again, 20. Thank you so much. Did I say HMS Victoria? I meant HMS Victor. Okay, that one rings a bell. All right, cool. I wasn't sure what you were referring to, but okay. All right, but thank you so much, Great Eastern. I think in my head I thought you meant Victory. Hang on a second. HMS Victory. HMS Victory. Yeah. This one. Okay. Yep. I don't know much about it, but okay. I'll definitely research that, Great Eastern. Super appreciate you. Thank you for the 20. Thank you. We got that one. Oh, hang on a second. All right, Black November again. 8, thank you. Ever heard of Sir Ernest Shackleton, 1914-1917 Arctic expedition? His ship was crushed in ice in 1915, and an expedition is looking for... Oh, was that the one where they got stuck in the ice, and then they decided to try to stay on board the ship and wait until summer? And then they thought they could sail away, but then when summer came, the ice moved in and started crushing the ship. Is that... Am I thinking of the right one? I'm pretty sure I am. I didn't know the name, but that story rings a bell. Am I right, Black November? Let me know. Thank you for the 8. Let's see here. Oh, boy. Historic Gravels is here. Hi, Gravels. Southern 10, thank you. Sam, Gordon here. Hey, Gordon, hope you're well. I'm working on a book about the Titanic. Would you be willing to proofread it for me when it's done? Gordon, you're more than welcome to send it to me, man. It's just, here's the problem. I really don't have a lot of free time as it is. I might be able to read it a little bit in the evenings before I go to sleep if you want to send me a copy to my P.O. box. But as far as being able to give you a full-on proofread and everything like a book really needs, I'm not sure if I have enough time to do that right now, man. But like I said, if you want to send it to me and then when I do have some time, I can skim it and read it and let you know my thoughts, please, I would love to check it out. But thank you, Gordon. Thank you for the 10. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Let's see here. Dominion, you could probably look at the sinking of the Britannic to get a good idea of how the Titanic might have sunk if she didn't split in half, or if it was. Absolutely. The sinking of the Britannic is a very good analogy for that. Because honestly, when the Britannic was going down, you know, the stern did seem to bob up a little bit higher up when the ship, after the engines went down. But the only thing that kept the stern of the Britannic from sticking straight up out of the water was due to the fact that after the bow went down, the Britannic hit the seafloor. So that kind of laid. But yeah, the stern did start to rise up a little more after the engine room went down. Good point. Let's see here. David, 20. Thank you so much. Just glad to be here, Sam. Hope Olivia is doing okay. Is Rosie doing well? Oh, Rosie is absolutely fine. She's in the back room, sound asleep. And yeah, I haven't seen Olivia in the live stream for a while, but I talked to her in my Discord the other day, and she seems like she's doing all right. Olivia, if you're here, hello. Let's see here. Ozzy, her maximum speed on the Titanic was 24 knots. Was it that? I'm not really sure. I know 21 knots is what they always like to say, but I'm not sure about that. Thank you. Thank you for that, Ozzy. Did I miss? Okay, there we go. Let's see here. Mooch, 50. Thank you so much. Whoa. Hang on. Mooch, 50. Wow, 50. Holy cow. Mooch, thanks, my friend. Holy cow. Thank you. Let's assume Titanic and Britannic survived. If you bought all 3 Olympic class, what would they do under the Historic Travels banner? Also, would you make any changes? Okay. Let's assume Titanic and Britannic survived. If you bought all 3 of the Olympic class, so Olympic survived too. What would they do under the Historic Travels banner? Also, would you make any changes of any kind to the ships? If all 3 of them survive, well, first thing I would do is get them out of the 1912 configuration and make them fit modern standards. You know what I mean? Like get rid of the class system and all that on it. And honestly, if they didn't sink and everything like that, and I still had the same fascination with them and everything, I would love to keep them sailing. Like if money was no object and everything like that, you know, convert them to use fuel or whatever, and then just have them operate. But this is assuming that, like I said, like preserve the history as much as I can. But you know, if I do that and make them work as modern ships, then the history wouldn't be there anymore, because then you couldn't experience them as they were. You know what I would probably do? I would probably try to turn them into museums. You know, that way you could preserve the history, see what life was like back then, continue the story of them. Yeah, that's what I think I would do. I would try to make them similar to like how the Queen Mary is, just take better care of them than the Queen Mary is. But yeah, turn them into floating museums and hotels. I think that would be the best thing for them. Good, a great brain teaser there. Okay, we got that one. Taylor 5 again. Thank you. If you could go back in time and talk to just one Titanic survivor, who would it be? For me, it'd be Eva Hart would be really good. Malene Dean I'd like to talk to just because she was the last living survivor, but she probably wouldn't know that much. Molly Brown. I would love to talk to Molly Brown and listen to her and get her full story on what happened in that lifeboat with Quartermaster Hitchens. That's exactly what I would like to do. Let's see. Gabe, 5. Thank you so much. Could you do a video on the second class of Titanic? Stateroom, survivor stories, and victim stories, and just what life was like for them on the Titanic. That is absolutely on my list. People have been asking me for that for a long time. But yeah, Gabe, I'm definitely going to do that because people don't talk about second class that much. They talk about first and they talk about third, but they hardly ever talk about second. Gabe, great idea. I'm going to research that. Thank you for the 5. The Stoned, 5 again. Thank you. My piano teacher in college was verified grandson of Theodore Brayley, Titanic's pianist. We talk Titanic all the time. Sadly, he died a few years ago. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear he passed. But I don't know anything about him. The Titanic's pianist, grandson of Theodore Brayley, Titanic's pianist. I'm going to have to research him. Hang on. I'm going to add him to the list. Let's see. Theodore Brayley, Titanic pianist. All right, I'm definitely going to research him and try and learn more about him. But hey, thank you so much for the 5 stones. Super appreciate you. I will research that when I get a chance. But I'm really sorry your friend passed. What's it called? Yeah. But I know what it's like because my fiddle teacher or violin teacher, he was like a grandfather to me, and me and him talked Titanic and about his life. He was 96 when he passed, and he said to me he was a teenager in Chicago during the crash of 29, and just hearing his story and all about the history and everything he went through. I mean, like I said, I loved him like a grandfather, and I really miss him that he's gone, but I get you, man. Thank you for the 5, my friend. SS Great Eastern, hi, 20 again. Thank you so much. The 2 first ships I heard that I don't even think a real ship is the Flying Dutchman and the Jolly Roger. Okay. The Flying Dutchman, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't the Flying Dutchman inspired by the Mary Celeste? I feel like it was. Wasn't the Mary Celeste is what inspired the Flying Dutchman, if I am not mistaken. I'm asking the chat. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Kyle, 10, thank you so much. Sam, since St. Patrick's Day is coming up, will you make an exception for a green grand staircase just for that one day? Pretty please. Also, is it just me, or did you break the Titanic's rudder even more? Did I? No, it's exactly the same. Fine. I won't rage about the Olympics green grand staircase for one day, just for St. Patty's Day. But after that, all bets are off. Kyle, thank you for the 10. Let's see here. Let's see. Inspector. Oh boy, historic Gravels here. Hi, Gravels. Let's see. Beluga. Today is my birthday. Happy birthday, Beluga. Wait. Sabrina. I saw you. I saw the super. Sabrina, hey, how are you doing? 10. Thank you so much. I started making Historic Travels manga comic strips to send. Till my cat Rosie jumped up and knocked over a water and ruined them. I'll work on them again and hope to send them to you soon. So wait. I started making Historic Travels manga, like anime manga. Are you serious? And until my cat Rosie jumped up and knocked over a water and ruined them. Well, honestly, number one, that's awesome. And considering that my channel is Titanic and shipwreck themed, water flooding on them, that's kind of a ironic way for them to get ruined. Sabrina, that's awesome. I'll work on them again and hope to send them to you real soon. Sabrina, thank you for the 10. I cannot wait to read them. I will definitely show them on my channel. And just thanks, Sabrina. Thank you. If you have any pictures of the ones that were flooded, I could send those to me because I would love to include them on my video. Sabrina's manga strips Maiden Voyage got flooded by a cat or something. I don't know. I'd figure something out. Sabrina, that's awesome. Thank you for the 10. That's really funny. Sabrina, ironic is right. That's funny. That is funny. Hang on. Where'd it go? I lost. Sorry, guys. I have to scroll back. Okay, there we go. Black November again. 8. Thank you. Olympic left Halifax 5 days before the explosion. When Andrew Doria sank, there was a one-of-a-kind Chrysler Norseman concept car in the cargo hold. I did not know that. And I did hear that the Olympic was close to Halifax right before that explosion. That's crazy. So the Olympic very rarely avoided being a casualty of the Halifax explosion. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. Black November, thank you for the 8. Michael, 5, thank you. Do you prefer the looks of White Star Line or Cunard ships? I like them both, but I think I lean in favor of the Cunard a little. You know, that's a hard question to answer. And honestly, I'm not really sure because I do love how the Cunard Line ships look. And honestly, if you would have asked me a while back, I would have said Olympic class is my favorite all the way. But as I've been studying the Lusitania and the Mauritania, and learning more about Cunard's history, these ships have been growing on me. They really have. So I think I like them both equal just for different reasons. But, by saying you like the White Star ships, you're also saying you like the Cunard ships, at least with the Olympic class, because technically the White Star Line did copy Cunard Line. So I guess you're saying you like both if you like one or the other. So Just saying. In terms of outward, interior sections of the ship were very different. Thank you for the 5, Michael. Let's see. Braylon, 5, thank you so much. Could you survive in the sections of the superstructure when it collapsed during the breakup? No. If you were in any of those sections of the ship after the when the breakup happened, no, you could not survive in there. Absolutely could not. Absolutely could not. Braylon, thank you for the 5. The only way you could probably survive, nah, that wouldn't work either. That wouldn't work. That's a very morbid thing to think about. Braylon, thank you for the 5. Let's see. Black November again. 8, thank you. In Australia, there's a wreck called the SS Yongala, a passenger/cargo ship. She sank in a cyclone almost 1 year before Titanic with all 122 lives on board. Never heard of that at all, but I'm definitely going to research that. Holy cow, that's crazy. So she was lost with all hands. Went for that with all 122 lives on board. So everybody lost their lives on that ship sank. I'm going to definitely, I've never heard of it. Okay, Yongala. Australian ship 1 year before Titanic sank. Okay, it's on the list. Black November, thank you for the 8. I'm going to try to get to that one. Holy cow, that's crazy. Let's see. IMBU 2, thank you so much. What if you were on the Gustloff? I probably would not survive. Just because the Gustloff, the sinking of the Gustloff was just chaos. You know, how long did it take the Gustloff to sink? An hour, I think. But even, correct me if I'm wrong there. I could be wrong. But when the Gustloff sank, I mean, it started to roll so fast that there was hardly any time for people to get out. And then the power went out almost immediately. And then it was absolute insanity on board the Gustloff. So then 5AA, about an hour. Yes. Okay. So that's just, honestly, you would have had to have been up on the higher decks or something, or just gotten out quick enough. But then the ocean was so rough that night and it was freezing cold. Honestly, I don't even know how you would survive that. I mean, how many people end up surviving the Gustloff? I can't remember, but it was a very, very low amount. Let's see here. We got that one. Let's see. Everything Julian, 20. Wow. Thank you so much, my friend. Hi, Sam. Sorry I missed the last 3 lives, but here's a question. Can you do a video on the Rancho Sanchez Adobe, owned by Francesco Sanchez? There's a lot of history on it. On the 1st of March this year, I had a field trip to it. Okay. I don't know anything about it, but yes, I will definitely try to research it. Can you do a video on the Rancho? I will go ahead and add that to the list. Everything Julian. Hey, Everything Julian, that was you that sent me that little Titanic model, right? I'm pretty sure that was you. I have it on my set now. But thank you for that if that was you. I'm pretty sure it was you. But hey, thank you for the 20, Everything Julian. Super appreciate you, and I will definitely research that when I can. SS Great Eastern, 20 again. Thank you. Was the Jolly Roger a real ship / SS Great Eastern? So wait, are you saying that the Jolly Roger was the SS Great Eastern? Hang on, let's see. What was the Jolly Roger ship anyway? I'm familiar with the Flying Dutchman story, but what's the Jolly Roger is the pirate ship that serves the home of Captain Hook, Mr. Smee, and their crew. Oh, the Peter Pan. That was Jolly Roger. Okay. It is the only place in Neverland that can never be considered pirate territory. Okay. I knew the name Jolly Roger. I knew I had heard it before, but I did not know that I could not remember if it was from Peter Pan. What was that song that the alligator always did what was that song? Dang it. I have to remember. I haven't watched Peter Pan. It's so long, but I'll definitely have to go back and watch that again. When the eyes were popping up out of the water, boop, 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 like the alligator's eyes, there was a tune. What was that tune? Oh, it's going to drive me crazy until I go back and listen to it. Let's see. SS Great Eastern, thank you for the 20, my friend. Never smile at a crocodile. Tick-tock. But there's a tune. Dun, 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 dun. It's something like that. It's driving me crazy. I can hear the song in my head. I can't. What was that song? You know what? Great Eastern, how dare you put that song in my head? Now I can't forget about it now. Anyway, thank you so much for the 20. Taylor, 5 again, thank you. Do you think that when the wreck of the Britannic was discovered in 1975, it might have reinforced the belief that the Titanic sunk in one piece? Maybe. The sinking of the Titanic and the Britannic were vastly different, and even though people did say the ship broke in half, even before the wreck was found, it wasn't widely accepted. But I talk about this during my live stream sometimes, but there was a Titanic survivor in the 70s who was at a Titanic convention, and she said the Titanic had 4 funnels and it broke in half. And then Some young guy in his late 20s, early 30s, I think, jumped up on the stage, took the mic from her and said, no, 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 the Titanic did not break in half. You misremember. You just thought that because the funnel fell. I'm like, seriously, dude, you're doing this to this lady? And like, I wish she would have taken the mic from him and went, were you there? Like, I wish she would have done that. But maybe. Let's see here. Thank you for the 5. Alexander, 2. Thank you. Hi, thank you for the Lusitania vids. It's my favorite. No problem, Alexander. And I've already started filming Lusitania 3. I'm about a minute and 30 seconds into it. So I don't have much, but today I did research, got all my screen captures and pictures I'm going to use, and I started filming. Plus, I got ready for this live stream. So I think that was a pretty good day for my first day of work. But yeah, I'm shooting to have that video done early next week. Mooch 10, thank you so much. I accidentally stumbled upon an Aaron 1912 video, oh boy, claiming Titanic lost a propeller blade by means of an iceberg. When I realized who it was, I hope I noped right out of there. That's funny, Mooch. Thank you for the 10. That's the thing about him is he's very, at least he used to be. I don't know if he's active anymore, but he was posting everywhere and putting stuff everywhere. I mean, he was really trying to. But if you look, there's an image that he likes to claim was the Titanic's propeller. And it was that rock or whatever that was found during the Jack Grimm expedition. But if you go back and you look at it, and I'm pretty sure it's on Encyclopedia Titanica, it doesn't look like the Titanic's propeller blades. You know, it doesn't look like, or the shape and the dimension of it, whether it's a propeller blade or a rock, I'm not really sure. Most people say it's a rock, but it's a very smooth rock, like just the way it's laid out. But it doesn't match how the Titanic's propeller blades look, at least in my eyes. So you can go and look at it yourself, but just compare photos of it to photos of the Olympic class propellers. You can find them online of the Olympics, and it doesn't look right. Or compare them to the ones on the Titanic wreck. It just doesn't look right. Mooch, thank you for the 10. Let's see, Braylon 2, thank you so much. Can you do a video on the Port Marini 18? Port Marinity? I know I'm not saying that right. I'm not familiar. Hang on. Let me do a quick little Google to see what you're talking about. Google, copy, paste. Let's see. I'm not really sure what this is. Lamine River, Menominee River, mouth of the Green Bay, Lake Michigan. What happened with this? I'm not familiar with it. Thank you for the 2, Braylon. David, Sam, do you like aircraft as well? Absolutely. I love it. Let's see here. Maritime history, not ship related, but what is the name of the background song that you used to play in your older videos? Oh, shoot. I'd have to go and look, to be honest with you. Waiting Down the Line, I think. I haven't used that in so long. I honestly forget. It's still on my computer. Maritime history, if you join my Discord, I can send it to you. Everything Julian, yes. All right, Everything Julian. Thank you for the 2, and thank you so much for that model. I super appreciate it. It's on my piece right now. Did you see my mail time? But you can see exactly where I put it. Everything Julian, thank you for the 2. That model is awesome. I'm honored that you decided to send me one. Thank you so much. Jack 5, thank you. What are your thoughts about the world's largest aircraft carrier, the Antove, and 225 being destroyed recently? To be honest with you, I don't know anything about it. As I've said before, military ships are not my expertise, but it's the world's largest aircraft carrier or largest ship. Oh, shoot, I just messed that up. Antonov 225. Hang on, let me check this real quick. Antonov 225. Let's see. Oh, it's an airlifter. It's an airplane. And 225 was a strategic airlift cargo aircraft. Wait, the world's largest aircraft, not aircraft carrier. Okay. Designed in 1980s. Wow. So they didn't put the ship in a museum or something. Or this airplane in a museum. That's crazy. I don't know anything about it, but I'd have to research. If it's history, then I don't think it should be destroyed. But was it an operation or what's going on? Did they just shut it down? I don't know anything about it. Jack, thank you for the 5. Let's see. We got that one. Holy cow, I'm so far behind. I'm trying to get through these. Okay, we got that one. Jason, 5. Thank you. No message though, but thank you, Jason. Let's see. Vengar, thank you so much. That's about 10, I think. Have you heard about the Vasa Ship? It was a Swedish warship that sank 1 mile into its maiden voyage in 1628. It was salvaged from the seabed in 1961 after being submerged for over 300 years. I have not. The Vasa. Okay, hang on. I'm definitely going to... They salvaged it? They brought it up? I'm definitely going to research this. Thank you so much, Vigar. I hope I'm saying your name right. If I'm not, I apologize. But that is on the list. Let's see, 300-year-old shipwreck recovered. All right, I've got it. It's on the list. I will definitely look at making a video about this as soon as I can, Vigar. Thank you. Kyle 10, thank you so much. There are pictures of the Titanic. Hang on. I need a drink. Talking this much non-stop, it makes my throat dry. Kyle 10, thank you. There are pictures of the Titanic Museum in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, with the grand staircase decorated for Christmas. I think it's cool. They do that considering the real Titanic never had a Christmas. That is cool. And I've seen pictures of it before. I believe I've used the whole Christmas Titanic, like a few of their pictures during my Christmas time live stream. Kyle, thank you for the 10. I really love how that Titanic Museum operates. They do a good job. SS Great Eastern again, 50. Wow, thank you so much, my friend. Captain Hook's ship starts to sink. Peter Pan says, good captain, always go down with the ship. Captain Hook says, I don't want to be a good captain. I believe there was another captain that didn't go down with this ship and is now in prison. All right. You know what? Good point there. So let's do a poll. Let's do a poll now. Who is a better captain? I'm very curious about this. Captain Hook from Peter Pan or Captain, I know I'm not going to spell this right, but y'all know, Captain Scatino. Who is the better captain? And please ignore the misspelling. Scatino or Captain Hook? Captain Hook. Let's vote. Let's vote. Scatino or Captain Hook, and please ignore the misspelling. But let's see. Who is a better captain? Captain Hook or Captain Scatino? Let's see who wins. Thank you for the 50, Great Eastern. Super appreciate you, my friend. Holy cow. Who will win this? I honestly have no idea. Who is going to win this poll? Who is the better captain? Captain Hook. Amen. Captain Hook. Absolutely. 69% Captain Hook, 90 votes. Holy cow. Oh, this is funny. That was funny. Great Eastern. Thank you, man. Oh, I'm crying. That was funny. That was a good one. I love doing these live streams. They're so much fun. Great Eastern. Thank you for that. Let's see. 69% no. Not familiar with the first captain. Hazard, it's Captain Hook. Captain Hook. Scatino is better. No, I disagree. All right, let's go back. All right, back to the super chat. All right, Taylor 5, thank you so much. I hope that survivor later went to the guy's house after the wreck was discovered and screamed, "Ha, I was right." Oh, the guy who took the mic away from that lady during the Titanic. Yeah, I agree. I seriously, like, dude, like, even if, why would you do that? Why would you jump up on stage and interrupt somebody like that? And just, to me, that is wildly disrespectful. And I mean, come on. And all right, Sam, don't rage. Michael 5 again, thank you. Thoughts on Lightoller? Do you think he did a good job with Titanic? He reinforced the idea of the intact theory and, of course, only women and children. So here's the thing about Lightoller. If you want to ask me which officer did a better job between Murdoch and Lightoller, of course I'm going to say Murdoch, because I agree 100% with Murdoch. Women and children first, but if there are empty seats in a lifeboat or whatever, let some men on. You know what I mean? It's just, and honestly, I think Lightoller just kind of got, I honestly can't imagine why somebody would go women and children only and then just let lifeboats go away with empty seats. I mean, I've heard the whole story that they were afraid the lifeboats could buckle and that they weren't well tested or whatever, but I don't know how true that is. I don't know if that was something they really thought. But honestly, I don't get it. I don't get why Lightoller did that. Now, Lightoller did save lives. I mean, he did work as hard as he could to get as many people off the Titanic as he could. He did. It's not like he ignored people. He did work to save lives. But in terms of the whole women and children thing, I mean, I think he really messed up there. That was not the right thing to do. And I give Murdoch credit for saving more people. I mean, honestly, I think 3/4 of the people who survived that night have Murdoch to thank for it. I really do. But that's just it. That's my opinion. I think Lightoller did save lives. He did do what he could, but he really messed up on the whole women and children first thing. And, Women and children first, but if there are no more women and children around, there's empty seats in the boat, let men on. That's what I say. I mean, it makes no sense to me to let a lifeboat launch with empty seats. That I don't understand that. I don't understand that at all. But yeah, there we go. Good question, Michael. Thank you for the 5. Everything, Julian, 2 again. Yep, and you're welcome. Thanks so much, Julian. Super appreciate you, my friend. Cardboard Cruises, Historic Travels. Have you watched the video of the Titanic Turkish bash being discovered? That was unbelievable. That was unbelievable. So James Cameron did a dive where they tried to get into the Turkish baths, and like the entire grand staircase that you used to get down to them, it's wrecked. It's gone. But then they get into the Turkish baths, and it's perfect. It's perfect. Like the tiles are on the wall. You can kind of see some of the floor tiling, like the stalls, like the changing stalls were still there. You could see the chairs. And I mean, it was just beautiful. James Cameron described it like a church at the bottom of the ocean. And I agree. I mean, it was just the state of preservation of that room. It blew my mind. I watched that video recently. It was just, oh man, like I feel like me and James Cameron would get along because me and him would both geek out of the same things. If I was in that sub with James Cameron when he saw the Turkish baths and when he found that clock in the Strauss suite, I'd be like, no, say it is not the clock. Say it is not the clock on the mantle. Oh my, I would just brain explode. Like, oh, me and James Cameron would get along. Let's see here. We got that. We got that one. Alexander, 2, thank you. SS Holmes, she sank in 1837, taking 90 souls. That's crazy. I'm not familiar with the SS Holmes. Okay, Alexander, but I will go ahead and add that to the list real quick, and I will check that out when I can. Thank you so much for the 2, Alexander. Super appreciate you, my friend. Copy, paste, bada bing, bada boom. All right, Mooch, 10, thank you so much. That propeller blade was shown in the video. I wasn't convinced. Another thing he showed was that the starboard propeller does seem to be missing a blade. I think the blade is probably just buried. Believe it or not, we had a huge conversation about that in my Discord. And Tony, he did this amazing animation that showed the Titanic's propeller and how it was. And like when I first saw it, while I never thought that the Jack Grimm propeller was the propeller from the Olympic class of the Titanic, I did think when I first saw it that it may have been possible that the Titanic's propeller blade may have come off when the stern slammed into the seafloor. Like, honestly, I'm like, it might be possible because I wasn't sure. But then Tony in my Discord did this amazing animation showing based on how the propeller is laying on the seafloor and the position it's in, where the blade would be. And honestly, I think the blade is buried. After seeing that animation that Tony did, and it, Tony, if you're still watching this, I would like to post that to my community page, actually. So, Tony, if you could send me that, I would really appreciate it. But yeah, I think the propeller blade is buried, after seeing that animation that Tony did. I mean, we had a very long and detailed conversation about that. And if any of you would like to join these discussions, please join my Discord because we talk about this stuff all the time. I mean, a lot of times we goof off and have fun, but then other times we have very serious discussions, like discussing all of these things. Because as I said, we talked about it pretty deeply. Mooch, thank you for the 10. Let's see here. Isaac, 5, thank you. Sup, Titanic man. Sup, Isaac. Do you plan on seeing the Batman? I saw it yesterday and thought it was pretty good. There's a new Batman movie. This is the first time I'm aware of it. I am not a big superhero guy. I'm not. I'm not really into those movies, although I do like Marvel. And it took, like, my parents, like, they tried to get me to go and see Marvel, and I wasn't interested. I'm not into superheroes. But then I liked the first Iron Man. Something convinced me to watch that. And then I was at AT&T. That's where I worked then. And Guardians of the Galaxy was on, or something was on. And somehow I saw the first Guardians. Was it AT&T? I'm not sure. But I thought it was pretty good. I liked the music. And then I came home and Endgame was on. Or not Endgame, Infinity War was on. And I saw Groot disappear. I'm like, what happened to Groot? What happened to Groot? And then I freaked out when I saw Groot vanish right after Thanos snapped his finger. So then I went back and started watching Marvel because I had to know what happened to Groot. I'm like, you can't, what happened to Groot? You can't kill Groot. What happened to Groot? So yeah, that's just me. But the DC stuff, I don't know. I've never been into DC stuff. But good question. Let's see here. We got that one. And I'm still so far behind in these super chats. We got that. Hang on. Sorry, guys. I'm backtracking. Okay. Here we go. Definitely accurate theory. Scatino is a joke. Makes him go crazy. Please don't do that. SS Great Eastern, 10 again. Never smile at the crocodile is the name of the song in Peter Pan. All right, Great Eastern. Thank you for the 10. Let's see here. Hannah, 20. Wow, thank you so much. Hey, Sam, I'm a longtime viewer, and I've recently gotten into your live streams. Awesome. You're keeping me company as I work night shift. It's 1 a.m. in the UK right now. Holy cow. I'm sorry you have to work so late, but I know what it's. I didn't have to work late shifts, but I had to get up crazy early when I worked on the mine, so I know what it's like. I was wondering if you would consider doing a video on the Oceanus. Absolutely. I'm definitely going to do a video on the Oceanus at some point. Fun fact, that ship sank the same year I was born. It did sink in 91, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but it did sink in 91, if I'm not mistaken. Let me know in the chat. But yeah, I am definitely planning to do it. Thank you so much, Hannah. Thank you for the 20. Super appreciate you. And I hope your night shift goes well and you can get home soon and get some sleep. Let's see. Vigar, 50 in okay, so I think that's 5. Thank you so much. Fun fact, the artist Sting has written a song called The Ballad of the Great Eastern. The song references a lot of events missed about the ship. Okay, cool. I'll definitely have to check that out. You know, somebody did a, let me find it. I forget who did it, but somebody did a meme song of me, and I laughed so hard that I saved it to my phone. Like they took my, here it is. They took my picture. They took my picture, and then they saved it as a meme. So hang on, I'm going to watch the live chat here. So somebody rigged it so I'm singing a song. So hang on a second. There we go. Oh, wait. I'm only going to show a second of this because I don't want YouTube to copyright me. There we go. Somebody did that. I could not believe that somebody did that. That was so fun. I was crying. I was absolutely crying when I saw that. Hello there, lol, lol, OMG, lol. I was crying. I was absolutely crying when I saw that. Lol, 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 LMAO. Yeah, so seriously, the memes that people come up with on my channel makes me laugh like crazy. I'm watching the chat go crazy right now. That's funny. All right, back to the super chats. Where was I? We got that one. Okay, we got that one. All right, Taylor, 5 again. Thank you. I'd like to think that the amount of soldiers Lightoller rescued from Dunker Beach would have been the amount of men that he denied getting into the boats. Yeah, you know, I get that. And Lightoller, you know, he was the one who inspired that boat. If you all have ever seen the movie Dunkirk, you know, with the older guy and the 2 young guys who were trying to get over there to help save soldiers, you know, and that was Lightoller. But you see, here's the thing. I don't think Lightoller was a bad guy. I don't think that at all. I think probably the stress of everything that was going on, you know, I mean, you got to think about what an effect that has on your psychology when you know you're on a sinking ship and there's nothing, like you're probably going to die. You know, I think he kind of got caught up in the whole women and children first. And then like, that's all he was focusing on. And he didn't think it logically through. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Because Jack Phillips went through a similar thing where Jack Phillips and Harold Brad, if you don't know, they were the wireless guys. He was losing his mind as the sinking of the Titanic continued to play out, like especially towards the end. You know, Harold Bride was screaming at him, "We've got to go. We're not transmitting." Even after the captain came into the wireless room and said, you can do no more. You've done your duty. Every man for himself. Jack Phillips went right back to the Morse key and just kept hitting it, even though the Titanic wasn't transmitting. And Harold Bride was just like, "Did you hear the captain? We've got to go." Like, I mean, so I kind of think that a similar psychological effect may have happened to Phillips that happened to Lightoller. You know, they got this idea in their head and they just didn't think it logically through. You know, like Lightoller messed up that night in regards to the whole women, children first thing. No doubt about that. But, you know, it's just, I don't think he was a bad guy. You know, it's just he got caught up in that whole thought process. Am I making sense? Do you guys understand what I'm saying? But yeah, a lot of things went wrong that night. That's for darn sure. That is absolutely for darn sure. Okay, so let's get back there. I go off on these tangents and I start talking about this stuff so much. Taylor, thank you for the 5. The Stoned. Some bits of the Great Eastern still survive on the beach where she was scrapped on. Time Team History Show did an episode on it. Launch ramps also survive. I need to research the Great Eastern. I do. And I've also been talking to Histobrick, the guy who does the Lego stuff. And me and him are going to work together on the Great Eastern video. Me and him have been talking about, I would put together the Lego Histobrick if he did the Great Eastern. I'd use that as a model in my video. So a Histobrick video is coming. Just saying, maybe. SS Great Eastern, 5 again. I now collect wooden ship models and sometimes make wooden ship models. That's awesome, Great Eastern. Please send me a picture of those in my Discord. Please send me that. Let's see here. We got that one. We got that one. We got that one. Hold on. Let's backtrack a bit. We got that. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to figure out where I am in the super chat. All right. All right. Levin, 5 again. Thank you. Hello, Sam. We love your channel. We watch all your videos and live streams. Sarah is your biggest fan. Keep up the great work. That's awesome, Levin. Thank you so much. Super appreciate you. Thank you for the 5. And tell Sarah thanks. Jason, 5 again. Thank you. Where would one go to get the logs of the sea trials of the Olympic class liners? Also, Sultana sunk in April. As far as where those logs are, I'm not really sure, but I feel like you could Google them. I feel like you could look them up without too much difficulty. I know I can. I've never tried to look up that, but I have looked up the Titanic's wireless messages. There's a record of all of those, so I'm not sure. Tony, I'm here. Good, you're here, man. Let's see. Here we got that. We got that one. Alexander, 2. Thank you. SS Holmes saying due to strong hurricanes. Yikes, that's crazy. I will look into that, Alex. Thank you. Black November, 3. Thank you. I met Billy Zane, who played Cal in the Titanic. Seriously? That's awesome. That's really cool. I'd love to meet somebody who played on the Titanic. There was somebody in here a long time ago who was an extra, and she was in the set of the Grand Staircase when the dome imploded, and she was talking about the Grand Staircase lifting up and pinning. Like that was crazy that happened. We got that. We got that. We got that one. Oh, my God. Oh, okay. I'm back. I'm choking literally. I'm at the part in the live chat where everybody was commenting on the singing. That's funny. That's funny. Hey, Silent Storm. Hey, Sam. I suggest you tell YouTube to add a feature to make super. Oh, okay. I try to get through them. Okay, we got that one. We got that one. Jessica, on panic mode, as in the Titanic thing, I don't think anyone was thinking clearly. Yeah. On panic mode, as Titanic was thinking, I don't think anybody was thinking clearly. I absolutely agree with that. I mean, honestly, how do you process something like that? I mean, what effect would that have on your psychology? You know what I mean? Like as the Titanic was sinking, you know? We got that. We got that one. Those chats from the singing thing. And YouTube might block this stream from being monetized after, but I don't really care. Okay, we got that one. We got that one. YouTube is ridiculous with how they do their copyright content, whatever. So, I mean, it drives me nuts. Let's see here. SS Great Easter. Holy cow, you did 100? Dude. Thanks, man. Thank you. Thank you. That's crazy. Thank you so much. It's amazing how old ships are still around, like the HMS Victory, which is 262 years old, and the USS Constitution, which is 225 years old. And of the Mary Rose, I don't know how old she is, but it was launched in 1511. But only the starboard side still exists of that ship. The Mary Rose. Hang on a second. I know I've heard the name. Mary Rose Ship. The Mary Rose Ship Museum. Okay. Here's the Mary Rose Experience. Mary Rose the 8th. Discover Henry's Mary Rose. Wow, this is... Did this ship sink? Did the Mary Rose sink? Mary Rose Wiki. Hang on, I'm going to check the Wikipedia page real quick. Mary Rose launched in 1511. Here's the undergoing conservation. Fate sank in the battle of 1545, raised in 1982. I can't believe, like, she's made of wood. How on earth did this ship survive? Like, I've never understood that. Like, I guess it's how they treat the hull to keep it from corroding, but I find it hard to believe that that a wooden vessel, this is wood, right? Yeah. Like, I can't believe that this ship survived this much. Holy cow, this is crazy. That's unbelievable. I'm gonna have to research that, but that much of it still held that intact after that long, that's crazy. Great Eastern, thank you for the 100. Super appreciate you, my friend. David, where is the lamp? Don't tempt him. I'm ready though. If lamp shows up, I'm ready. Ugh. Now I'm seeing spots. All right, there we go. Taylor, 5 again. Thank you. Some people believe that Captain Smith made it to Collapsible B but was too weak from the cold to pull himself up. What do you think? So the whole thing about Collapsible B, there is a story from Collapsible B. For those of you who don't know, Collapsible B was the lifeboat on the roof of the officers' quarters on the Titanic's port side. And this is the lifeboat that ended up getting flipped upside down as the final plunge was beginning. And there is a story from that. Now, there were a bunch of men who climbed onto that lifeboat. But as this lifeboat was flipped upside down, it was slowly sinking. And a man did swim up to it and ask if there was room for him on this boat. At which point was it Lighthauler or somebody said, no, there isn't room on this boat. We can't let you on or you'd sink us. Then the man said, okay, man, I understand. Good luck and God bless you. And he swam off. I've heard that may have been the captain. I don't know if that was him or not. I honestly, I don't know. But that's the only story that I've heard of that. But I don't think if he did make it to Collateral B, it was the fact that he'd be too weak to pull himself up. You know, he would have gotten to Collateral B pretty early after he jumped into the water. So honestly, I'm not really sure. Does anybody know anything more about that? Does anybody know anything more about that story? Because it might have been the captain, but I don't know if any more research has been done on that or anything. I'm watching the live chat. Does anybody know? Has any more work been done with that whole story? Anybody else know? Let's see here. We got that. We got that one. We got that one. Okay. Mooch 10 again. Thank you. Quick question. Where did you get your models? I've been trying to go back to your old vids to find out, but my search has been hitting. I got them all from Titanic Honor and Glory. The Titanic Honor and Glory store is where my Olympic, we got Titanic, we got Britannic, and I've got Lusitania and Mauritania. But I'm just going to warn you. If you order models from them, expect to wait years. I ordered these models like 2-3 years ago, and it took 2 years before I got my first one. So be ready to wait a long time unless they've done something to improve it. So I'm still waiting on my Aquatania model. I ordered that in 2019, and I still don't have it. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, Mooch. Let's see. Hannah 5, thank you. Oceanus. Okay, let's see. Oceanus did sink in 91. The crew abandoned the ship so we can see where Scatina got there. Yep, I did know about that. But that's what I thought. I did think it sunk in 91. Thank you so much, Hannah. Thank you for the 5. Yeah, that captain was terrible too. Let's see here. We got that. We got that one. And Great Eastern 10 again. When the Mary Rose sunk, 500 people lost their lives. Wow. I definitely need to start researching the Mary Rose. Great Eastern, it's on the list. I will definitely cover that. Hang on. Mary Rose. Got it. Great Eastern, thank you for the 10. Let's see. Drew. Hey, Sam. I'm working on a book called The Outlaw Drew Dorothy. My character's name is Drew Dorothy, and he is a Western cowboy gunslinger from the Old West. And my main character was on the Titanic. That's awesome, man. When you finish it, if you want to send me a copy, I'd love to read it. That's awesome. Or just email it to me. I'd love to read it. Let's see here. Dark. And he asked what ship it was, and I said Mary Rose, and he asked if I went to see it, but no, I don't know. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, Tree Bark. Hey, how you doing, man? He can only respond to those. No, I try to watch it. I've been responding to the chats, guys. I try to jump back and forth between the super chats and the regular chats. That's what I try to do. Let's see here. And I'm watching the live chat right now, guys. Okay, here. Sam, are you going to do a video on the USS Indianapolis? Yes, I am definitely going to try to cover that. I'm definitely going to try to do that video at some point. Let's see here. Somebody's starting to talk about politics. We're not doing any of that here. Max, hey, Sam, I really enjoy your content. The Titanic was so fascinating to me when I was a kid, and this is my first time joining your live stream. That's awesome, Max. So glad you're here. Welcome to the live stream. I hope you are doing well, my friend. Let's see here. We got that one. We got that one. All right. Let's see. Silent Storm. Oh, I'm Inspector. We're just saying we need to be heard. We got that one. Ashley, have you seen the Titanic episode of Family Guy? Unfortunately. The one with Stewie and Griffin? Yes. Yes, I know all about that one. We got another 10 from Great Eastern. Thank you so much, my friend. Cool fact, only 8 bank robberies happened in the entire history of the Old West. Really? Is that it? They act like it was such a modern thing. They acted like that was something that happened pretty often, but okay. I did not know there were only 8 in history. I guess Red Dead and all that makes it seem a little bit more exploding. Let's see. Silent, Sam, you read a message from me and it's a bad one. All right, I don't even remember what you said. So I read these messages, I just scroll through them. But yeah, I try to read everybody's messages, guys. I try to read just as much as everything. So just keep that in mind. I try to do the best that I can here. Let's see. Andrea, hey, Sam, I wonder if you will do a video about the Derbyshire, which sank in a typhoon in 1980 and was termed one of the coffin ships. The coffin ships. Maybe. I was wondering if you'll do a video on the Derbyshire. I will look into doing that at some point. I have so much I have to do right now, but I will definitely very much try to get to that. All right. So are you guys ready? We're at the 53-minute mark. So that means it is now time for a Q&A. Silence, did I miss a super chat? Hang on a second. Did I miss a super chat? We got that one. We got that one. Mary Rose Sunk. I got that one. I'm guessing, did I miss a super chat? I'm not sure. Did I miss a super chat somewhere? I'm not sure, guys. If I missed the super chat, my apologies. Oh, and guys, before I forget, I did make some new merch. So there is some new merch on my merch store if you guys like this design. Historic Travels, Olympic Titanic, Southampton. Got all of that right there. If y'all are interested in that new shirt, it's on my merch store. If you would guys like to go and check that out, if you would like to go and see it. But yeah, my sister designed this brand new shirt, and I really, really like it. So yeah, there's some new merch on my merch store. Feel free to go and check that out, everybody. All right, it is now. Oh, whoa, we got another super chat. 20 from Great Eastern again. Thank you so much. Wait. 20 from the Great Eastern. What is this? What is a slope? What is a frigate? What is a brigantine? What is a galleon? I just wondered if you know all of these. Let's see. To be honest, a galleon, isn't that the big ship? The galleon, isn't that the type of ship and everything? And frigate, brigantine, aren't those different vessels? Hang on a second. I'm not super familiar with those terms, but let's see. Frigate, ship. Yeah, it's a small boat. Frigate, ship type. Frigate is a type of warship. We got that one. Let's see, the brigantine. That's another class, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, copy and paste. I'm going to double check here. See if I'm right or see if I'm wrong. Brigantine, ship. Yeah, ship class. Yeah. Okay, and the galleon is a bigger one. Yeah, it's the bigger cannon ship. That's what I thought. I thought that that's what those are. Okay. All right, everybody. So, hey, it is now time for the Q&A for this evening. Are you all ready for this? The Q&A for tonight. I think I've got some good questions on here. I'm just saying. I think I have some good questions. Let's see here. Are we all ready for the Q&A for tonight, everybody? Are we all ready for the Q&A? Yes or no? All right. Should we do the Q&A tonight? Should we do quiz time? Quiz time. Yes, let's do it. Let's see, Captain Alex. I came on late, so Sam, no. Let's see here. Max, yes. All right, here we go. All right, everybody. So remember, here are the rules. And what I'm going to try to do here, guys, I'm going to try to do this so people don't have enough time to type in a question and then wait for me to type the word go to send it. So what I'm going to try to do here is I'm going to ask a question. All right, I'm going to ask a question. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have go ready as soon as I ask the question. So I'm going to say it once. That way people have more time to type. And those who know the answer don't have it. They don't have time to type it out and be ready for me to say go and then hit enter. So that's what I'm going to try to do here. And don't worry, guys. I need to turn off slow mode. Hang on. Customization, slow mode disabled. Boom. There we go. All right. Are you all ready for the Q&A? Let's start off with an easy one just to make sure that let's just do something simple. Let's make sure that everybody kind of gets in here. All right. The Titanic had two types of engines, okay? What were the two engines that the Titanic used on board? What were the two type of engines that the Titanic had on board? Ready, set, go. What were the two type of engines the Titanic had on board? I'm ready for this. I'm watching. It's not coal. It's not, oh, right there. Cardboard cruises, reciprocating and the turbine. Reciprocating and the turbine. Cardboard got it first. Good job. I mean, it was a steamship. It had boilers, but we were talking about the reciprocating engine and the steam turbine. That's exactly what we were looking for. Good job. Inspector, bruh. Element. All right. Here we go. And I've got some tough ones on here, guys. So you may need to be somewhat familiar with canard history as well for you to get some of these right. What were the names of the two ships that Cunard Line built in order to test the steam turbine engine to see if it would work in the Lusitania and the Mauretania? Are you ready? Ready, set, go. What were the two ships built by the Cunard Line to see if the steam turbine would work in the Lusitania and Mauretania? You're close. Nope, not that. That was the ship that tested the turbine engine. But there are two ships that were built that actually, one had the reciprocating and one had the turbine. It's not Lucania. I don't see it. I see campaign. It's not Lucania. Let's see. Hang on. A lot of people are saying that. A lot of people are saying Lucania. But I've got Caronia and Carmania. The Caronia and the Carmania. That's what I've got, Lucania. It's not Lucania. I didn't think so. It's not Lucania. It's Carmania. It's Corona and it's Corona, Caronia, and Carmania, Carmania. So yeah, I won that one. Nice. I won that one. It's not Lucania. It is not Lucania. Coronia, I don't know. Coronian. Okay, cool. No one got it. Somebody got it. I didn't see it. I did not see the stone abbot. I got it. Okay, I got it. I got it. Cool, cool, cool. All right, Coroni and Carmania. Yeah, that's it. That's the answer I was looking for. That's the answer I was looking for. Okay, cool. All right, here we go. Now, you pay very close attention because this is a trick question, all right? This is a trick question. Where on the Titanic did most people believe Thomas Andrews spent his final moments? So just to be clear here, I'm not talking about where he really was. What I'm talking about is, according to Titanic mythology, where was Thomas Andrews' last moments typically portrayed? Ready, set, go. No, it's not the toilet. The smoking room. Joker got it. The smoking room. You got it. The smoking room. That's it. The first class smoking room. That's what I was looking for. Good job. Good job. Good job. That's a good one. That is a good one. All right. And now, according to testimony, what does it seem really happened to Thomas Andrews during the final moments of the sinking? According to where does it seem like Thomas Andrews really was during the final moments of the sinking? Ready, set, go. Where was that? Where was that? Where was Thomas Andrews' real final moments? He jumped with the captain. MP got it. He got it. MP jumped from the captain, port bridge wing. Good job, good job, good job. He jumped with Captain Smith from the bridge wing. Good job, good job, good job. All right, here we go. Next question. Next question. Now, there's a lot more. The chat's exploding a lot more quickly now. All right, here we go. Got that? We got that. What current did the Titanic steam into on the night of the sinking? Ready, set, go. What current did the Titanic steam into on the night of the sinking? Let's see here. Oh, Labrador. Jason got Labrador current. Good job, good job, good job. I saw maritime history. He was right there behind it. But yes, the Labrador current. Good job, good job, good job. It was the Labrador current. Let's see here. Good job, good job. All right. During the Lusitania and Mauritania sea trials, what was the issue that occurred with both ships that caused both of the vessels to need to be what was the issue that happened with both ships that caused both vessels to go back to the shipyard to have improvements done to them? Ready, set, go. What was the issue? What was the issue with both of those ships that caused the shipyard to take them back? Salk got it. Vibrations. Good job. Salk got it. Vibrations. Shaking too much. Maritime history's got it too. They were shaking too much. Good job. Good job. Good job. All right. Are you all ready for this? This is probably the toughest question of the night. This is probably the toughest question of the night. And honestly, if anybody gets this right, I am going to be stunned. Maritime history, are you ready? I'm looking for you. Are you ready, Maritime? Are you there? I don't see you, my friend. Are you ready for this? And I'm pretty sure I'm going to stump you. I am pretty sure I'm going to stump you. All right, here we go. Joseph Briff, I'm ready. You scare me. You scare me. He's ready for you. Everybody, we got to try to beat Maritime. That's our goal here. That's our goal here. We have to defeat him. Can we do it? Can we defeat Maritime history? Yes or no? This is the toughest question of the night, guys. This is the toughest question of the night. Can we do it? Yes or no? I am ready for this. Yes or no? Can we do it? I'm stressed now. Ready? I am late to the party. We can do this, everybody. We can do this. All right, here we go. Who was the stewardess on the Titanic who saw Thomas Andrews and Captain Smith come up from the Titanic's mailroom? And she overheard Andrews tell Smith, well, 3 have gone already, Captain. Who was the stewardess who heard Thomas Andrews say, well, 3 have gone already, Captain? Ready, set, go. Who was that? Who was that? Who was that? Who was that? I can't remember. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. David, Annie Robinson got it. David got it. David Gasper, Annie Robinson. Did anybody else get it right? But that was it. David got it. No idea. Elon Musk. That wasn't Elon Musk. Sam, why did you do this? Annie Robinson. That's who I was looking for. David got it. Good job. That is a tough one. That is a tough one. But yeah, she was down there. So basically what happened was, as the Titanic was sinking, Annie Robinson was down below, and she saw Captain Smith and Thomas Andrews come up from the Titanic's mailroom, which was one of the earliest rooms to start flooding. And then as the 2 men walked past her, she overheard Andrews say to Smith, well, 3 have gone already, Captain. And what Andrews was referring to was 3 of the Titanic's 16 watertight compartments. So that's what she heard Andrew say as the 2 men walked past her. So that's what I was referring to right then and there. Good job, man. That was a maritime history. ... Silent. Yes, he tortured my Titanic brain. That's funny. That is so funny. Oh, there was the $2 super chat. There was $2 super chat. Hang on. Kasi, hey, how you doing, man? Been a while. Just stopping to say hello. Thanks, Kasi. Hope you're doing well, my friend. You all can see Rosie, but we're not done with the Q&A yet. I still got a few more. All right, here we go. I'm sure you all will get this one. While Bruce Ismay was on board the Carpathia following the Titanic disaster, he sent wireless messages back to the White Star Line. However, he didn't want people listening to the Carpathia's wireless messages to know it was him sending the messages. So Ismay changed his name when he signed the wireless messages to be sent from the Carpathia. What was the name he used to sign these messages? Ready, set, go. What was the name Ismay used to sign his name so that... Michael got it. Yamsley. You got it. Yamsley. Good job. Maritime history. Yamsley. Good job. All right, this is an easy one. What part of the Titanic's deck did a large part of the iceberg fall onto? And this was also the area where a bunch of the third-class passengers played soccer with the icebergs. What deck was this? Ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. What part of the ship was that? It was forward, but it's not that. Forward well deck. That's what I was looking for. Forward well deck from Eternal. Good job. Forward well deck. Good job. That's exactly what I was looking for. Forward well deck. Good job. Maritime, I saw it. Ozzy5, thank you so much. The Red October sank the Titanic. Rosie wants bacon. I highly doubt that. But yes, Rosie does want bacon. She always wants bacon. She loves jerky too. Let's see here. All right. Here we go. All right, you guys need to be somewhat familiar with White Star Line history for this next one, not just Titanic. I'm just saying. Why did the SS Atlantic divert towards... There we go. Why did the SS Atlantic divert towards Halifax instead of continuing on to New York? Why did the SS Atlantic divert to Halifax instead of continuing on to New York? Go. Why did the SS Halifax change for head up to Halifax instead of going on to New York? Whoa. Holy cow. Okay, dang it, I don't know. Nice, because of a storm. Storm was part of it. All right, so I'm going to give this to Xbox player and Jason because he said because of a storm, which was part 1, and Jason low on coal. But there is one more reason. I don't see. Okay, Joker got it. Miscalculated coal. Yes, miscalculated coal. So there were technically 3 reasons there. It was the storm. They thought they were low on coal and the miscalculated coal. But to be fair, the coal wasn't miscalculated. It was just the man who kept track of the coal underreported it to the captain because he wanted the captain to be conservative with his coal. But good job. Joshua, too. Thank you so much. What other first-class male passengers entered Boat C? Boat C. Oh, you're talking about them. So Ismay got into Boat C. But there was another one who got into Boat C whose name escapes me. But wasn't his reputation destroyed from that? Wasn't his reputation ruined because of Boat C? I feel like it was. There was a first-class passenger that got into a boat, and then because of that, like, he was vilified for surviving the sinking like Ismay. I can't remember his name, but was that Boat C? I can't remember. It might have been. Joshua, thank you for the 2. Let's see here. Good job. Okay. All right. We got that one. All right, here we go. We're getting close to the end, guys. What happened to the lifeboat that fireman Frederick Barrett got into as it was being lowered away from the Titanic? What happened to the lifeboat that fireman Frederick Barrett got into as it was being lowered away from the Titanic? Ready, set, go. What happened to this boat? Not the boat. What happened to it? Nope. Not that. It was lowered on top of 15. It was pushed under. So the one that it almost got stuck under, it almost got crushed by another lifeboat. Yeah, so John Walter nearly covered by another boat. Yes, John Walter got it. Maritime History got that one. Okay. It was almost crushed on. Benjamin got it too. A lot of people got that one. Good job, guys. A lot of y'all got that one. Good job. It was almost crushed by another lifeboat. Good job. All right, everybody. Last question of the night. Are you all ready for this? It is now time for the grand finale. Are you all ready for the final question of the evening? Let me get some yeses in the chat. Let me get some yeses. Drew, Sam, what is your email? It's on my about page. All right, let's get everybody ready. Let's everybody get ready. Here we go. Final question of the evening. What happened on board the RMS Carpathia as it was steaming towards the site at which the Titanic sank, which made it easier for the Carpathia to locate the Titanic survivors? What happened on the Carpathia that allowed them to more easily find the Titanic survivors? Ready, set, go. What happened? What happened? It got eaten by Godzilla. No, it wasn't that. Mirage, yes. Saw the flare. Eternal got it. Well, Mirage technically, but yes. Eternal got it first. Saw the flare. He saw the flare. He saw the flare or the green light from Boxhall's flare. Good job, Eternal. You got it. You got it. You got it. Very, very, very good job. Very impressive, guys. You all kicked that. You all kicked that Q&A's butt. But yeah. So the two questions that got you, but somebody got it, but I was surprised the Coronia and the Carmania. I'm surprised that one stumped everybody. But there was the, but I didn't know it before, so whatever. But yeah, and I was really surprised somebody knew about who the stewardess was. I heard that comment from Captain Smith and Andrews. That really surprised me. All right, everybody. Well, hey, I think this is a good place to go ahead and close out the live stream for tonight. This was an incredibly fun live stream. Q&A was awesome. Everybody did super chats. Thank you for that. Everybody did regular questions. Thank you for that. Thank you for all the support. And I am shooting to have Lusitania. Oh, wait, Rosie. Y'all want to see Rosie? All right, hang on. All right. Gotcha. All right, hang on. Let me see what she's doing. Be right back. 1 second. All right. She's spoiled. That's what she is. All right. She's absolutely spoiled. All right. I see the chat. I will show you guys Rosie. Just hang on. All right. Rosie, your fans want to see you. Do you want? Are you good? Are you okay? All right. Hang on, guys. Rosie, your fans want to see you. Does she look comfortable? Tell me something. Does she look comfortable? Does this dog look comfortable to all of you? Hang on a second, guys. Can you all do me a favor and keep an eye on her for 2 seconds? I'll be right back. Can you all keep an eye on her for 2 seconds? Well, that got her attention. Rosie, your fans love you. Ready? All right. So let's see how this works. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give her one piece of jerky right here. Okay. And then while she's distracted with that, I'm going to take this other piece of jerky and I'm going to hide it underneath this green pillow and see if she notices. Okay. So, all right, I'm going to hide that one like that. Okay. Rosie, watch this. Watch this one. Okay. Watch this one. Watch this jerky. I'm going to slide that underneath the pillow just like that. Okay. There we go. Ready? And take. All right, let's see how long it takes her to notice. Let's see if she notices the jerky underneath the pillow. All right, you noticed. Oh, she is a doll, baby. Listen, I'm telling you, her nose, when it comes to jerky, she absolutely loses it. Like, she absolutely loses it. Oh, she's my baby. I love her. Smart dog. That didn't take long. She needs a blanket. Sam, Among Us. Yeah, we could probably play Among Us tonight. Just if any of you all want to play Among Us, I'll probably be on in probably about 45 to an hour or so afterwards. I'm going to go take a shower and all that stuff. All right, everybody. Well, hey, thank you all so much for tuning in. Everybody did super chats. Thank you. All the other questions for here. Thank you for that too. Listen, all the support you guys give, you're the reason I'm able to do this. So guys, just thank you all so much for all the support. I could not do it without you. And Lusitania episode 3, I'm shooting to release that either Tuesday or Wednesday. Stand by for that. And next live stream, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, just like always. Oh, and don't forget daylight savings. So don't forget about that. All right, everybody. Well, hey, you all stay safe out there, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good evening, everybody, and thank you so much for tuning in.